What is going on, YouTube people? Northeast Ohio Sports Cards here to recap 8 boxes of X-Men Marvel Metal Universe. I have opened some of these live, some on pre-recorded videos, some on videos that you haven't seen yet, and I've compiled everything. These are all the boxes that I have, the initial 6 that I ordered, plus 2 extras. And I wanted to just kind of do a recap video, some thoughts, and just kind of talk about the product a little bit now that we are 8 boxes in and kind of have a feel for what's going on. Uh, I have in 8 boxes, I have completely finished a base set. I probably have more than one base set, but I just haven't had time to sort through to see if I have enough for a second base set. But I wouldn't be surprised if I do. High series, I am 5 cards short of a complete high series set. So I'll flip through this stuff in a minute. Some general thoughts. Gold parallels, some of them are very, very tough to tell if it's gold or if it's not. The easiest way to tell is if it's in a hit slot or not. So when you're ripping a pack, the first 4 cards are your base cards. Slot 5 is your special card if you have one, whether that's an arc weld, a Palladium, a sketch card, a gold, a grandiose, purely periodic, arc weld, whatever. That goes there. And then your 6th card is always a high series. So if it's in the 5th card slot and you think it looks gold, that's your gold. Easiest way to tell. Cards are extremely condition sensitive. That's the other big takeaway. Quality control on these. It's easy to say that it's rough, but the way these cards are designed, it's very hard to keep them in good condition. The slightest little anything causes surface nicks, corners to look worn, whatever. So could quality control have been a little better? Maybe. The thing that surprised me the most about this set is the high series. Originally, I was not planning on putting a high series set together. As soon as I started opening packs, I was like, these high series look fantastic. A lot of it is original comic art, or the whole set is original comic art. A lot of this stuff is, I don't know that it's all first appearance. It's definitely not all first appearance art, but it's just, some of it is first appearance art. It's just very key artwork. Like Bishop down here, this is Bishop from the cover of X-Men 282. His first full appearance, classic cover, or first cameo appearance, classic cover. But really cool looking card. So I'm gonna flip through the high series set really quick and the base series set just really fast, and then we'll kind of go over the other stuff. So let's go ahead and start with this. So these are all the high series. They're in 1 through 9-page binders. So I'll just flip through these ever so quickly. Once again, these look fantastic, really cool looking Cable, Liefeld art, Colossus Jim Lee art. Sorry, it's hard to see all the cards. I don't have the best setup for recording something like this. Deadpool from the cover of New Mutants 98. Cool looking Dazzler. Cool looking Gambit. You can see the couple slots where I am missing cards. I like that Magic quite a bit. Kitty Pryde from when she first got her costume. Polaris from cover of X-Men 50. A lot of key cover art in these ones. Shatterstar from X-Force 1. I forget the issue number on this, but that's when I think Rogue joins the X-Men officially. Really cool Ultimate Wolverine. Love this one. I would love this in a Grandiose or a gold potentially. Wolverine from 133. And I have a lot, like I have that issue, so it would be cool to pair this card up with that. Really like this Dark Phoenix card from High Series. We're going to talk about that one a little more in a bit. Cool Emma Frost from, I believe, her first appearance in 129. Nice Omega Red, Mystique, Magneto. Love the Sabretooth. But these High Series look great. And then Wendigo hanging out on the back. So I'm sure someone somewhere is freaking out because the High Series are numbered 101 to 200, and I have those in the binder first. And base is numbered 1 through 100, and I have those in the binder second. So whoever that person is, you're welcome. These are the base cards. Some of these look really cool, some are whatever. But overall, I think it's a really nice looking set. Like the Angel to me looks great. That Aurora looks great. This Beast is not a gold, but it's one of the ones that will trick you into thinking it's a gold. And this is a complete base set. So Cable, Cannonball, and the Deadpool, another one, not gold, but looks like gold. The base set seems to have more modern takes on the characters, where the high series stuff is more OG, if you will. Love the Kitty Pride. Jean Grey's really cool looking. Magic's cool looking down here in the corner. Newer Professor X. But just really great looking cards, in my opinion. So I was happy to put a base set together. Wolverine, really like the Wolverine, really like the Scarlet Witch a lot. It's kind of an interesting cross between, I know it's her comic book version, but it looks a lot like WandaVision. Scarlet Witch. Love this Juggernaut. I've talked about it in every video where I open one. That Juggernaut artwork is absolutely fantastic. Really cool Master Mold artwork too. Sinister. Not a big fan of the Omega Red base. Magneto looks really cool. Sentinels is kind of weird. They got the little head Sentinels. Sebastian Shaw. Always a sucker for Hellfire Club. And then Wendigo on the back. So that's the entire base set and high series. Once again, big fan of the high series. And these are, if anyone wants to know, Ultra Pro binders. I really like these. So, all right, we're going to do a quick cut here and then jump over to desktop cam and look at some of the hits. All right, back over to the desktop cam here. So, we mentioned golds. So, here's my stack of golds. I don't think I'm going to put a gold set together or anything crazy like that. I mentioned this Dark Phoenix card earlier. Absolutely love this card. I did get it in the gold. Looks great. So we have high series gold. I'm not going to flip through all these. But these are the gold parallels. So decent chunk. I did get quite a few dupes. Like I have 3 of these dominoes, I think. So I think what I'm going to do with these, I got a couple Magnetos. I'm going to keep one of the Magnetos and probably the Dark Phoenix, just because I really like the looks of it, and probably just sell the rest as a lot. Just throw it on eBay, 99-cent auction, and wherever it goes, it goes. Because I just don't see myself putting together a set of these. The Grandiose, so the gold are 3 per box. Grandiose, 2 per box. These are the ones that surprised me the most. I love the look of these cards. There's the Dark Phoenix again, once again. Kind of put together the rainbow on that. I have the Grandiose, the gold, and the high series. I guess maybe I could go for the pink parallel on that one. Really like the looks of these cards. These look fantastic. I am debating putting together a high series set of the Grandiose, but I don't know for sure yet. But I just really like the looks of these cards. I don't know that I want to chase the base set, but I might go for a high series. So out of 8 boxes, I only got 6 high series Grandiose. So it's not going to be an easy thing to put together, but I might. I don't know yet. So that's the Grandiose. That's the gold. And those are guaranteed per box. So not like the craziest hits in the world. The acetate cards, the Palladiums, Palladiums, whatever the hell they're called. These are 1 per box. So we have 8 of these. I'll run through who I got. Jubilee. And I don't think there's any. Let me look real quick. Give me 1 second. Just looking to see if there are any short prints on these, but I don't think there is. Yeah, no short prints on these. So Jubilee, Kitty Pride, Blob, Pyro, Looks like a Kid Pyro. Cannonball. Thunderbird. Really like that Thunderbird. I think that's one of the coolest looking ones. Mesmero. And Dark Phoenix. Once again, I don't think I'm going to put a set of these together. I may look to sell most of those off, and I think I'm going to keep the Phoenix and the Kitty Pryde, two of my more favorite characters. So if I had a Wolverine or Deadpool or something like that, I would hang on to those as well. But yeah, so that's those. Those are one per box, so not super hard to hit. Let's see, what do we want to look at next? Arc welds and blast furnaces. These are, I really dig the blast furnaces. I will tell you right now, these are ridiculously hard to hit. So out of 8 boxes, I pulled 7 combined. 3 blast furnaces and 4 arc welds. These 3 here and the Wolverine in the background there. We'll get to that one in a second. I was not expecting these to be that hard to hit. But you know, when you look at the pack odds, they're 1 in 48 packs, so you are not guaranteed 1 per box. The way it mostly came out is I got 1 or the other per box. I had 1 box, I had a couple boxes where I got none, and I had 1 box where I got 2 in the same box. But that is definitely few and far between. Blast furnaces, I got a Rachel, a Scarlet Witch, and a Colossus. Once again, these cards look absolutely amazing, in my opinion. Really like these. Tricky set to put together if you wanted to throw one together, because there is a short print on these. Deadpool, Magneto, Mystique, Old Man Logan, Professor X, and Sabretooth are short prints, and they're 1 in 576 packs. So that is pretty hard to hit. And then the base ones like this are 1 in 48. So also not easy to hit. But really nice looking cards, in my opinion. The arc welds, same thing. Once again, just absolutely great looking cards, but hard to hit. This insert set was made for Dazzler. So, but absolutely great looking. So you get 1 numbered card per box, whether it's a PMG or a pink parallel. So I hit 2 pink parallels, and they're just numbered versions of the base card. I'm not a big fan of these. These are meh to me. Not a fan of these at all. This one actually looks a little cool because of the background. This one looks almost identical to its actual base card because it has a pinkish reddish background here to begin with. So not a big fan of these, but you get 1 of those per box, or you get a PMG. PMG is what everyone wants. So I hit 4 PMGs numbered to 99, or I'm sorry, numbered to 100. We have an Omega Red, a Husk, a Thunderbird, and an Arcade. The Arcade's probably the best looking of the 3. Thunderbird's pretty cool too. Omega Red's probably the best character that I got. So, on the red. I mean, I'd much rather have these than the numbered pinks. To be honest, the PMGs are more desirable. So for those, not too bad. And then 2 greens, which these are the bigger ones. These are numbered to 10. So we have 6 of 10 and 7 of 10 on the Warlock and the Wendigo. So pretty rare, obviously, when you're only numbered out of 10, but not the best characters in the world. You know, Warlock one looks pretty cool, but like Wendigo, okay. I'm sure someone out there is trying to put the rainbow together, but these are honestly, and that's the other thing too, like I don't know what to really value these at. So I'm waiting to see what some other greens go for of like random characters, and then maybe go from there. Either just try to sell them outright or just throw them up on eBay at 99-cent auctions and kind of see what happens. So 2 green PMGs. Let's get into the bigger stuff. Geodes. So I pulled 2. This one's just a regular Geode, and then the Sabretooth is a short print. So on the Geodes, the base, which is what this Banshee is 1 out of 96 packs. The short print is 1 out of 360. And then there's super short prints, which are 1 out of 1,400. The super short prints are Magneto, Storm, and Wolverine. The short prints are Cable, Colossus, Psylocke, Rogue, Sabretooth, and Deadpool. So pretty hard to hit in general, and then even more hard to hit if you're talking about the short print Sabretooth. So just trying to do some quick math here. So basically 1 in 30 boxes for the short print on that Geode. These are really cool. I have no attachment to either one of these characters, so I will probably move these just because I have no ties to either one of these, and it's not like I'm going to put the set of Geodes together. Purely periodic. I only got one. And once again, my boxes did not come out of a full case, so it's not like I could say like it's on average a case hit or anything like that. Really like these cards. Wish I would have got more. There are no pack odds on these. You don't really know how hard or easy it is to hit one, but I'm assuming they're fairly rare. I have not seen a ton of them get posted. Psylocke's a pretty cool character, so I don't necessarily hate having that one. Not sure what I'm going to do with this yet, because once again, it's not like I'm going to chase and put together a complete set of that. The last two are the big ones. I did not hit any planet medals. Those are the metal styled cards that are like a credit card almost, kind of, I guess is the best way to describe them. They're actually a piece of metal. I did not open any of those. Oh, before we get into the two, what I would consider the two biggest hits out of the 8 boxes, I did hit one sketch card. Not the biggest character in the world, a Darwin. I didn't even know who it was. I had to ask. I did not recognize him. And that's the artist on the back. So these are cool 101 sketch cards. These are 1 out of 120 packs. So what would that be? I wish they just gave you box size. 1 out of 10 boxes. So basically 1 per case. There's 12 boxes in a case. So cool looking. Cool to get a sketch card. My first sketch card that I've opened. So we have that. And then I did hit 1 comic cuts. And these are numbered to 50. 15 of 50. This is from X-Men 58, first appearance of Havoc. And we got a little Banshee comic cut action there. So cool cut. Not a big Banshee guy. I got a lot of Banshee action over here. I'm if anyone's a Banshee collector, I got you covered. So 1 comic cut, 1 sketch card. Let's get into the two biggest ones. There's the Platinum portrait of Beast and the Arc-Weld Wolverine. So the Platinum portrait, that's this right here. These are really cool. They're see-through. Awesome looking cards. Extremely hard to hit. They are 1 in 600 packs. So that is 1 in 50 boxes, which means it's about 1 per 4 cases. So not easy to hit at all. 1 in 50 boxes. And then when you factor in that they're not numbered, but there's 25 of them. So to hit any individual character is even trickier. Long story short, there's not a lot of those of each one. They are not numbered, but I think a couple different people did the math on it that there's probably I've seen estimates anywhere from 6 to 8 to upwards of 20 of each of these printed, basically. So they are very, very hard to hit. 1 in 600 packs or 1 in 50 boxes. Not easy to hit at all. Sexy looking cards. So that was rarity wise, that was my biggest hit. In regards to potential value or whatever, it's this one. So this Arcweld Wolverine, this is one I pulled on the live stream. The Arcwelds in general are 1 in 48. This is a short print Arcweld, 1 in 576. So very similar to this. A little bit easier to hit than a platinum portrait, but not much. So I'm assuming, judging by that, that you could kind of map out the same. There's no exact number on these short prints, but 15 to 30 maybe of each one. We don't really know. It's purposely nebulous. But absolutely sexy looking card. At the time of recording, I have this on eBay listed extremely high just to see what, if any, offers roll in. I think by the time this video goes up, I'm probably just going to run it at auction and see what happens. I really like Wolverine, but I don't see myself going on a Wolverine run trying to put a bunch of stuff together for him out of these boxes. I am happy with the high series set. I'm happy with the base set. Maybe go after a grandiose high series set. We'll see. But I can probably sell that one card and cover a lot of my expenses from this entire 8-box run, would be my guess. I don't know for sure what it would go for, but it would at least put a pretty big dent probably into what I paid for all these. I don't know for sure. Like I said, I'm not sure what the market is for something like that. Mine does have a slightly soft corner in the back, and it's probably a PSA 9, so I don't think it's worth grading. I guess, I mean, it would be just to slab it, I guess. So overall thoughts on the product, like it a lot. Big fan. I know a lot of people aren't liking it. A lot of people aren't liking that they jack the prices up so much on it. I get it. It kind of sucks, but I think this is a good mid-end set. Some of the like the Marvel Ages stuff like that, I'm not necessarily a big fan of. This is the first modern comic set I have opened uh at least this many packs of. I usually would open like the early 90s stuff. So for me, diving back into modern Marvel cards, I thought that this was a really fun rip. The cards look fantastic. The inserts are really cool. It's a nasty chase if you're trying to put everything together for sure, but I'm a fan. The rumors are that they may do something like this for the Avengers. So if that happens, I would expect hype and demand for that to be wild and crazy as well. Um, but it felt really nice to rip a bunch of X-Men stuff. X-Men are my favorite characters, so this was a fun dive back into nostalgia. So let me know your thoughts. If you've ripped product, what are your biggest hits? How's the product treated you? What are you going after? What are you chasing? Let me know in the comments down below. Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and we will catch you boys and girls on the next one. Peace.